Have you ever meticulously crafted a page title, optimizing every character for clarity and keyword placement, only to search for the page and see Google displaying a completely different one? It's a moment of pure SEO frustration for any content creator or marketing specialist. Your perfectly optimized text is gone, replaced by a title that an algorithm wrote. This isn't a glitch. It's a deliberate, calculated decision by Google. What exactly is happening when your coded HTML title tag is ignored? And critically, does this mismatch between your page and SERP titles have a tangible impact on your performance in organic search? Can a simple headline discrepancy really cost you traffic and authority? The short answer is yes. This is more than a technical audit point. It's a direct signal about the quality and relevance of your on-page SEO. Let's dive into the core reasons why Google rewrites titles, the real-world impact on your traffic, and the exact actionable steps you need to take to regain control of your digital identity in the search results. Understanding the disconnect. Why Google rewrites titles. Before we explore the why, we must clearly define the players. When we talk about page and SERP titles, we are referring to two fundamentally different elements. The page title, HTML title tag. This is the text you manually place within the title tags in your page's HTML code. It represents your intended title and is a foundational element of SEO. The SERP title, Search Engine Results Page Title/title link. This is the clickable headline Google chooses to display in the search results. It's the user's first point of interaction with your brand. The fundamental reason for a title rewrite is simple. Google's priority is the user experience. The search engine's complex algorithms are constantly working to provide the most helpful, relevant, and accurate search results for every query. If your HTML title tag doesn't meet this standard for a specific search, Google will dynamically generate what it believes is a better, more descriptive, and ultimately more clickable version. How common is this intervention? The frequency might surprise you. According to recent SEO studies, Google modifies a staggering number of title tags. Reports from various SEO research bodies suggest that Google rewrites or changes anywhere from 60% to over 76% of title tags across search results. This number underscores the scale of the issue and confirms that if a high percentage of your titles are being modified, you are not alone, but you still need to fix it. A consistent mismatch is a strong indication of a persistent structural issue. Google generally steps in when your title tag exhibits one of 5 major issues that hinder user clarity. 1. The title is too long or too short. Google has a limited, pixel-based amount of space to display your title on the SERP. When your title exceeds that limit, roughly translating to 50 to 60 characters before truncation, Google will often shorten it to prevent an awkward cutoff. An ellipsis damages the user experience and obscures your message. Research findings consistently show that titles within the 50 to 60 character range have the lowest chance of being rewritten. When titles exceed 70 characters, the likelihood of a rewrite climbs steeply, approaching 100%. For example, a title like A Comprehensive Guide to Master Technical SEO Audit Strategy and Tools for 2025 and Beyond is likely to be truncated, possibly stripping the most valuable information. Google might replace it with a more concise H1, or just truncate the beginning and add your brand name to the end. Conversely, a title that is too brief, such as just Contact or Homepage, is unhelpful. Google will almost certainly rewrite this to add context, pulling from the content or navigation. 2. Keyword stuffing or over-optimization. Trying to manipulate search results with an overly repetitive title is a guaranteed way to trigger a rewrite. Titles crammed with the same keyword or variations in an unnatural, repetitive way, e.g., digital marketing strategies, best marketing plans, top marketing tactics, are seen as manipulative and low quality. The algorithm addresses this by generating a clearer, more natural title. This rewrite, while potentially frustrating, is Google's way of improving the search results' readability and integrity. The key takeaway here is that prioritizing readability and genuine descriptive language will always outperform aggressive, unnatural keyword density. 3. Generic, boilerplate, or repetitive titles. This issue frequently arises on large sites, particularly e-commerce platforms or directories, where templates automatically generate thousands of titles. A title such as product category, website name, repeated across dozens of pages, lacks the uniqueness necessary to distinguish one page from the next in the search results. This is a specific audit area in most professional SEO tools. For instance, Ahrefs Site Audit will actively flag duplicate or very similar title tags because they indicate a poor organizational structure. The solution is to ensure every page title offers a unique value proposition and accurately describes the specific content of that single URL, moving beyond generic templates. Before, title doesn't match content or query intent. This is perhaps the most nuanced and common reason for a mismatch. Google's goal is to satisfy the user's intent. If your static HTML title is too broad, or if a user searches for a highly specific long-tail query only mentioned in your content's body, Google may elect to use a more precise title. The algorithm often pulls context from other key elements, like subheadings, H2, H3, or most commonly, the page's primary H1 tag. If your H1 is a stronger semantic match for the user's specific query than your pre-written title tag, Google will use the H1 instead. This isn't a punitive action. It's a dynamic correction to better guide the searcher. Number 5, excessive punctuation or formatting. The use of pipes, hyphens, minus, and brackets can be instrumental in separating ideas, but excessive or inconsistent use can trigger a rewrite. Google sometimes removes boilerplate text or replaces separators with a simple dash. In one study, titles using brackets were rewritten more often than those using parentheses. This detail confirms that even the smallest formatting choices influence whether Google accepts your page and SERP titles as you wrote them. Be consistent and minimalist with your punctuation. The impact: does the SERP title mismatch really matter? Yes, it absolutely matters. Failing to control your SERP title means ceding control of your marketing message. The negative consequences extend far beyond a simple aesthetic preference. Impact on click-through rate, CTR, and traffic potential. The SERP title is your digital storefront. It's the single most important element influencing a user's decision to click your link versus a competitor's. If the rewritten title is poorly composed, confusing, or truncated, you lose clicks. According to a study conducted by Advanced Web Ranking, advancing just one rank in Google can elevate organic CTR by an average of 2.8%. However, a highly descriptive, well-written title can significantly amplify this effect. Conversely, a poor or truncated SERP title costs you that traffic. When Google is forced to rewrite your titles, it means you are losing a crucial opportunity to control that first impression and optimize for the highest possible CTR. You're leaving traffic on the table. Impact on brand consistency and trust. Brand equity is built on consistency. When your titles are constantly rewritten, you lose the ability to consistently inject your brand name or unique value propositions into the search results. For example, if your brand is known for offering 24/7 support or lifetime guarantee, and Google strips this information out of a rewritten title, the user is less likely to click and more likely to see a competitor who better communicates their unique selling point. Letting an algorithm dictate your headline weakens brand recognition and damages the perception of authority. Impact on SEO. Trust signals. The audit perspective. As previously noted, consistently receiving automated rewrites is a signal to SEO auditors that there are underlying problems. A common audit area, as highlighted by tools like the Ahrefs Site Audit, involves identifying these discrepancies. The fact that major SEO auditing platforms flag this issue underscores its severity. It confirms that the title mismatch isn't just a formatting error, it's a diagnostic symptom that points to a lack of quality, uniqueness, or relevance in your on-page structure. You need to focus on pages with a high discrepancy rate because Google is telling you, quite clearly, that your original title isn't good enough. Actionable fixes. Reclaiming control over your SERP title. The goal isn't to fight Google, but to write a title so clear, descriptive, and perfectly optimized that the algorithm sees no reason to intervene. We must align our on-page efforts with the search engine's mandate for user satisfaction. 1. Conduct a title audit and prioritize pages with issues. Your strategy must begin with identifying the scale of the problem. Step 1. Audit. Use an SEO tool to specifically identify URLs where the page title, HTML, and the SERP title are known to be different. Step 2. Prioritize. Focus your efforts on high traffic or high potential pages being rewritten. The mandate is to rewrite the HTML title tag for those pages reported with issues in the SERP title. 2. Embrace Google's official guidance. Start with the basics. Directly reference and integrate Google's official advice on creating good titles. This is the blueprint for a non-rewritten title. Accuracy and relevance. The title must accurately reflect the page's content. If you discuss 2024 data, the title should reflect 2024 data. Descriptive and concise. Avoid vague titles. Use specific, unique language that clearly communicates the page's value proposition. Avoid boilerplate titles. Ensure every page has a unique descriptive title. 3. The technical optimization blueprint. This is where technical precision meets marketing savvy. Optimize for the pixel count, not just characters. While 50 to 60 characters is a safe guideline, remember, Google uses pixels. To be truly safe, keep the title under the 600 pixel limit. This minimizes the chance of truncation. Front-load the keyword. Always place your primary page and SERP title's keyword as close to the beginning as possible. This communicates immediate relevance to both the user and the search engine. Inject unique value modifiers. Use words and phrases that add value and context. Instead of Marketing Guide, use Ultimate Marketing Guide 2025 edition. This specificity is highly valued by the algorithm and the user. Use separators wisely. Use hyphens, mipes, or pipes sparingly to separate the main topic from the secondary topic or brand name. It is generally best to place the brand name at the end, allowing the topic to be front-loaded. 4. Ensure perfect alignment with the H1 tag. If Google pulls your H1 tag, the search engine believes your H1 is a stronger choice. Use this information strategically. Core strategy. Ensure your H1 tag is descriptive, unique, and aligns closely with your intended title tag. If your title is Why Titles Don't Match, your H1 should not be a repetitive Titles Don't Match. Instead, it should be a powerful variant, such as the full breakdown, title tag versus SERP link discrepancies. The harmony between the two signals confidence and clarity to Google. Number 5. Rewrite, monitor, and iterate. Title optimization is a continuous process. After implementing your revised title, monitor, track the SERP display over the next few weeks. Iterate. If Google still rewrites the title, the new version will likely still fail a quality check. Don't give up. Try a slightly different approach. Make it shorter, remove a word, or change the modifier. Persistence in delivering a perfectly descriptive and engaging title will ultimately be rewarded with your intended title being displayed. Title consistency is a core trust signal. The friction between your coded title and the one displayed in search results is a serious technical concern. It is a critical SEO indicator. It tells you that Google perceives a gap between your title's intent and the user's need. The path to controlling your SERP title is paved with clarity, accuracy, and compliance with best practices. You build a powerful trust signal with Google's algorithm by proactively addressing length, avoiding keyword manipulation, and ensuring content alignment. When you take back control of your titles, you take back control of your first impression, CTR, and overall organic traffic potential. Want to ensure your entire site's technical structure is sound, transforming these common technical audit points into powerful, results-driven strategies that amplify traffic and authority. This commitment to technical excellence and thought leadership is the precise insight you receive when you partner with Aspiration Marketing.